We invoke the name of our teacher 3 times. Namo Sakya Muni Buddha. Namo Sakya Muni Buddha. Namo Sakya Muni Buddha. Today I want to talk to you about the Tiandai lineage, okay? Because we belong to the Tiandai lineage. You know, when you come in the back, you bow to the statue. It's a statue of the Chi. He's our patriarch. He's the one who systematized the different Buddhist theory, and he made the Tiandai. Before I talk to you of the Tiandai, I just want to tell you about the many beautiful aspects of Buddhism. You know, Buddhism is a dynamic religion. It's not a static religion. And Buddha teaches this way. He said, Buddhism be adaptable to the country, to the place and the time. It's not fixed like other religions. Another thing too, you know, in Buddhism, Buddha teaches about our true nature. And Chi, the same thing. He wants to remind us about true nature. Because the human true nature is very pretty. It's something, it's extremely precious. And we have to trust ourselves. We have to have self-esteem, self-confidence, that we can practice it. The difference between our religion, Buddhism, and the other religion, we don't have the scare tactic. Many other religions, I have to say, they use the scare tactic. They scare you. They said, if you don't believe in somebody, you'll be doomed. You go to hell. If you believe somebody, you save, go to heaven. It's not in Buddhism. Buddhism, Buddha teaches you have to believe yourself. You have to trust yourself. You have to have self-confidence, self-esteem. You elevate yourself. Because human nature, we have that nature. You can call awakened nature, you can call Buddha nature, anything you want it, with intrinsic value. And if you see that, you can cultivate and elevate yourself. Okay? That's the beauty of Buddhism. Something is very special. You see, Einstein, he's not Buddhist himself, but he said that the true religion is Buddhism. He said the religion of the cosmos is not the world religion. The world religion, when this world disappear, maybe 2-3 million years, this world disappear, this planet disappear, and then it's actually the end of world religion. But because Buddhism is cosmic religion, go from this planet to another planet, and Buddha predicted the Buddha in the future, the other planet is the Maitreya Bodhisattva. We have a statue Maitreya Bodhisattva, you know, like the man, the big fat man with 5 children and always smiling, always happy. That's the Maitreya Bodhisattva. That's the picture of the Buddha in the future. He will go to another planet, another solar system, and he will found Buddhism like Sakyamuni Buddha. Okay? It's very pretty. And Buddhism is very scientific. You see, like Einstein, he have the theory of relativity. But in Buddhism, Buddha teach the relativity long time, about 26th century ago. It's a relative. And it's there. You look everything in Buddhism, you see there. You see science, you see psychology, you see everything. You see art, everything there. You see philosophy, way of life, everything there. So we are very lucky to meet the Dharma, to learn, to teach it. And today I talk to you about Thiên Đài. Why I talk to Thiên Đài? Because you know, in Buddhism we have so many theory, so many schools, sometimes become conflicting. So what Chi he doing? He's not the first one. There are many people before him, his teacher, and before his teacher, Nagujana Gana is one of the Buddhist scholars before. He studied and he showed us the way. And then Chi is from China, from the mountain of Thiên Đài. So they call the Thiên Đài Patriarch. It's from the mountain. He teaches, he systematizes, he makes it more common sense, so easier for us to practice it. Why is that? Because you have two worlds. The world of the absolute, the world of perfect, is a mythical. And our world, conventional world. And so we have two worlds. And you see, it's conflicting, it's opposite. So he said, oh, the absolute world, the perfect world, how we can reach it? We are normal people. We know where you can reach that level. And we live in conventional world. So what they do, he did it, okay? He had the third one, the middle one. So he can make it easier for us to practice. It makes us to trust ourselves, to see that before, you know, we have the special, you have to be gifted to practice Buddhism. Or you go to another realm of existence, like go to Pure Land, you can practice the Buddhism so you can get alignment. But with Chi, no, you don't need to go anywhere. You live in this world. You are perfect enough to practice, to elevate yourself. And it makes common sense. You don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to ask anything special to practice Buddhism, to be able to elevate yourself. You have all the capability in yourself. You can do it. So that's the beauty of the Thiên Đài philosophy. In Thiên Đài practice, you have everything there. You have a meditation, you have a Dharma, you have a practice, you have everything there. It's a combined thing. So it's easier for us to practice, and it's a common sense, okay? It has nothing special. And you see, we are a normal person. With the true value you have it, you can practice it. You can elevate yourself. So that's the Thiên Đài philosophy. You have threefold view, threefold truth. The first one is the perfect world or the absolute. It's very difficult to see. It's an emptiness, and in there I said, nothing exists by itself. It always have a condition. You have something dependent on something else. There's nothing by itself. So it's a notion of emptiness. And then they said, no, in this world you do have something exist. You said, yes, I see the house, I see the mountain, I have a name. My parents bring me to this world, I have a name, I have identity. So yeah, this conventional world. So it's opposite. So they said, how we can see it, how can we make it related? So Thiên Đài Chi make this one, he said, we have the middle one, the middle truth. So you can see, you can relate both the two worlds, the perfect world and the conventional world. So it makes sense to us. He said, yeah, that's the middle way. You can practice it. And you can elevate yourself. You can live in conventional world. In the same time, you can reach the perfect world. There's nothing to stop you there. You don't have to go anywhere because you have everything with you. So just practice the confidence, the self-esteem and self-confidence. You can reach there. And it's really, you can think about that. If you trust yourself and you think you're worthy, you think you are valuable, you can do it. But if you say that, no, I'm not deserving, I'm not that worthy, there's no way I can reach that level. But you see that, no, I'm worthy. I have my intrinsic value. I can reach that. And Buddha say one thing, see, I am the Buddha. You are the Buddha in the future. Very democratic. He never say that I'm the only one. I'm the Buddha. I'm the supreme being. And you cannot reach my level. He said, no, you like me. I come to this world as a human being. I get the family, and then I decide to become a monk. I learn my way. I elevate myself. He gave all the example for us to do it. He said, if you do it like me, you have effort like me, you reach my level. So I am the Buddha, you are the Buddha in the future. He said that's a beautiful religion. They never say like, you go to school, your teacher said, you never reach my level. You're a student all your life. He said, no, you're my student. And next step, you will become educated. You have education and you come back, you teach the other people. You help the younger generation do the same thing like you do. That's life, that's real. But if you say that I'm the only one, I'm qualified, you cannot reach me. You can never become a teacher like me. You can never become a professor or never become engineer or lawyer like me. Okay? There's no way. You don't give anybody a chance, a hope, to improve themselves, elevate themselves. In Buddhism, you see that's the beauty of Buddhism. You can reach that level. You have all the merit. You have everything with you. Just take the effort. Just see it. You see your way. You see your way. You have a GPS. You set up your destination. You will get there. That's the reality. I think you have to trust yourself. And everybody have a beauty inside himself or herself. Okay? So that's the Thiên Đài. So it's very pretty. It's extremely pretty. He systematized that. And he make affordable. Everybody can practice. Everybody can elevate themselves. It's not a special branch of Buddhism. Just systematize that. And he cleared the way for us to go. That's another form of Buddhism. That same way. Because the Buddhism, what is Buddhism? The mind-centered religion. If you true mind, you go back to find your true mind. You go back to find your true self. We don't see our true self because sometimes we get confused. You have a name. It's not always my true self. It's not. Your true self deep down inside yourself. You have to go back to find your true self. Discover your true self. Because the self outside here, it's a fake self. Okay? It have sometimes, you have a name, you have a diploma, there's a piece of paper. It's not true self. It's not the diploma, it's not the position in society. Your true self, deep down inside yourself. Go back to find it. If you find true self, you get alignment. Okay? That's the practice of Buddhism. Try to find your true self. Go back to your true home. This home here is temporary home. Okay? Your true home, how we find it? You have to practice to find it. You ask somebody to show you. Nobody can show you true home. Nobody can show you true self. You need to do it and make the effort. Make the effort to find your true self, to find your true home. You find your true home, your true self, you get alignment. Okay? And you will get it. Just take time. It's not easy. It's not that difficult, but it's not that easy. You can do it. We can do it. We do it together. So practice Buddhism, we do together. We help each other. Myself, I try to find my true self. I try to find my true home too. I'm going like you. I'm no different than you. Everybody on the monk nun, we do the same thing like we do. How we become a monk nun is our vocation. It's our karma, okay? I tell this young man here, I said, maybe you're karma. How the world, this young age, he find Buddhism, he love it. He must be before his life, last life. He practiced Buddhism before, so he like it. You see, some people, they are gifted, they are virtuoso, they play violin age 6 years old, piano, become virtuoso. How the world become that? It must be in their last life. They play the violin already, they play piano already. So this life they come back after age 6 years old, 3 years old, they start playing, they start composing music, they start doing that. We cannot explain it. There's no way they cannot compose the music that young age. They can't be a virtuoso that young age. It has to be their karma before. So I tell him, I said, maybe that's right. You practice Buddhism before. So this life, you find Buddhism right away. How the people older than you, they never find it. They can't find, even like 60, 70, 80 now, they didn't find yet. And you young, you find it. That's a blessing. That's your karma. So, you learn Buddhism, everything really in life, everything is karma. What is karma? Cause and effect. You have a good cause, make good effect. There is nothing without cause. Everything in life, you have cause and effect, cause and effect. Just think about that. Think about a very simple thing you see in cause and effect. You drive defensively, that cause, no accident, that's effect. You drive carelessly, that's the cause, you have accident, that's effect. Okay? Like the lady, she's a householder. She cook good, have good meal for the family, cause and effect. Okay? If you have good spouse, you have happiness, cause and effect. Everything cause and effect. You're a student, you do well in school, you study well, you get promoted, and you get the diploma. You finish your education, cause and effect. Everything is cause and effect. Just think about that. So if you believe in karma, cause and effect, we never do something bad. Because we know Buddha teaches very simple thing. Do good, do not do bad, and tame your mind. Very simple to practice Buddhism. It's simple, so simple, it's difficult. Okay? So, tame our mind. How to tame our mind? You have to find a way to tame our mind. Nobody can teach you how to tame your mind. If some people, they said they teach you how to tame your mind, that's not true. Because that person cannot tame his mind, her mind. How can tell the other people to tame? One time, they have one very famous Chinese monk in San Francisco. He's very famous. He's very good. He's passed away at age 79. Okay? He's from the 10,000 Buddha temple in San Francisco. Some people, they come to see him and said, can you testify, can you give me a certificate that I get enlightenment? He laughed and said, myself, I didn't get enlightenment yet. How I can testify you? I can give certificate. Oh, some Tibetan monk, we go there, they retreat, we pay them $1,000, they give us certificate, we get enlightenment. He said, that's a bluff. Because himself, he's not enlightened. How he can make you pay $1,000 certificate to get enlightenment? Myself, I'm not enlightened. So how I can tell you that you're enlightened? Okay? That's the truth here. But some people, they go, right? You go to some retreat, something, high-ranking monk. He's maybe an old monk. He said he's a very high-ranking monk. He testified, he gives a certificate that you finish your training, you get enlightenment. It's not true. It's not true. Everything from yourself. Nobody can bluff you. Okay? Even, Dalai Lama asked him, he said, I'm a simple monk. I'm a very simple monk. I'm nothing better than you. So how I can say that I'm higher than you? No, truly. Even Buddha said, I'm the Buddha, You are the Buddha in the future. What is Buddha? It's an awakened person. It's not a deity. It's not God. It's nothing. He never say, I'm God. I'm a super being. He said, I'm an awakened person. And you will be awakened like me. That's the Buddha. Buddha is not a title. It's not a qualification. Oh, I'm a deity. I'm a God. I'm a semi-God. Or I'm something. It's not that. So you study Buddhism. It makes sense to you. Don't believe somebody, they tell you the half-truth, you find out yourself, okay? That's the goal of the study Buddhism. Practice together, study together. They have one saying, it said, practice without studying. It becomes like a ritual. Sometimes become like a repetition. But if you practice without study, it's not good for you. But if you study without practice, it's not good either. Because some people, they study a lot, they claim they have become a scholar. They know a lot, but they never practice. They never have a benefit of the practice. Because the practice makes you understand more, make you go deeper. You see, like any profession, like a doctor, okay? You get a degree, the doctor, the MD degree, doesn't make you a doctor. You have to go to internship, residency, and after that, you have to practice, and your peer group watch you, and you still keep the continuing medical education, make you study more. Lawyer, the same thing. Lawyer, when they get the lawyer degree, they go out, they then go practice, they have to go through a lot of stuff. They practice, and they keep studying. They become a better lawyer. Engineering, the same thing. Any profession, the same thing. Artist, musician, the same thing. Musician, they want to claim they're musician. They study the theory, but they have to practice. They have to practice their instrument. They develop the fingering. They understand the music better. They interpret the music better. Because when you play a piece of music, you don't understand the meaning of the piece. The composer, he wants you to understand that. You have to play it, and by ear and ear. And then gradually you understand the meaning of the piece, the idea the composer put in that piece of music. It takes time, okay? So the practice Buddhism, the same thing. We do it. Help yourself. Help your friend, your other people. You practice Buddhism. We benefit from the practice. Share the benefit with other people. Then keep for yourself. Because in Buddhism, practice Buddhism is to share, is to benefit other people. Buddha said the best practice Buddhism is to benefit all the people, benefit sentient beings, not only the human race. If you practice Buddhism, you have love, you practice love. You care for all the sentient beings, you care for animals, you care for ecosystem, you care for everything. You become a caring person. Okay? That's the practice. So, I talk to you today some idea. It may be I have some bias in there, so I apologize for that. And you need to study more, and maybe you can correct my bias and can help yourself to advance it. And we all advance together. Thank you. And if you have any question, I try to answer your question. If you have no question, we transfer the merit and go chanting. Namo Sakya Muni Buddha. Namo Sakya Muni Buddha. Namo Sakya any positive karmic action we accomplish today, we transfer to everybody and wish them the enlightenment. You go to general practice. Inviting the bell. Bodhi speech and my imperfect oneness, I stand my heart along with the sound of the bell. May the hearer awaken from forgetfulness and transcend all anxiety and sorrow. Listen, this wonderful sound bring me back to my true home. Incense offering. In gratitude, we offer this incense to all Buddhas and Bodhisattvas throughout space and time. May it be fragrant and reflecting our careful effort, our wholehearted mindfulness, and the fruit of understanding slowly ripening. May we and all being be companion of Buddha and Bodhisattva. May we awaken from forgetfulness and realize our true home. Opening verse. The incense now is burning on the Dhamma in every place. Auspicious clouds appearing, our sincere intention thus fulfilling, as all Buddha now show their perfect body. Homage to the incense of canopy, Bodhisattva and great Bodhisattvas. Now we bow together. Homage to the eternally abiding Buddha, the supreme Dharma, and steadily Sangha throughout the Dhamma and the realm of anti-space and 3 periods of time. Homage to the fundamental teacher Sakyamuni Buddha Maitreya, honor future Buddha Manjushri, great wisdom Bodhisattva, universal great conduct Bodhisattva Ondama Yadi Deva Bodhisattva and the glorious mountain assembly of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Homage to Amitabha Buddha in the land of ultimate bliss, Avalokitesvara, great compassion, Bodhisattva, respect, Bodhisattva, Asto, great Bodhisattva, and the assembly of great pure Sila Bodhisattva. Please sit down. The great compassion mantra, Namo Vishwani Buddha and Bodhisattva, Namo Vishwani Buddha and Bodhisattva, Namo Vishwani Buddha and Bodhisattva. Namo Ratnakayaya, Namo Aryavalokitesvaraya, Bodhisattvaya, Mahasattvaya, Mahakarunikaya, Om Savaraya, Sudanatasya, Namo Kiva Iman Arya, Valokitesvara Rambhava, Namo Narakinde, Iri Vasame, Sava Akato Suva, Araya, Sava Sava, Namo Vasava, Namo Bhagavate, Tanyata, Om Avaloki Lokate, Karate, Ehiri, Maha
The Dharma Bodhi is bringing morning light in concentration. My heart is auspicious, has my born on my lips. This is a new day, and I vow to go through it in mindfulness. Sun of wisdom has risen, shining in every direction. Noble Sangha, bring your mind into meditation. Namo Sakya Munaya Buddhaya. Namo Sakya Munaya Buddhaya. Namo Sakya Munaya Buddhaya. Worship opening a sutra. The unsurpassed, profound, and wonderful Dharma is difficult to encounter in hundreds of millions of aeons. I now see and hear it, receive and uphold it, and I vow to fathom the Tathagata true meaning. Namo Sakya Muni Buddha. Namo Sakya Muni Buddha. Namo Sakya Muni Buddha. Touching the earth, the one who is bound, then the one who is bound to are both by nature and therefore the communication between them is perfect. Our practice is the center of reflecting on Buddha everywhere. As my own person reflect in what I go forever. Offering light in the 10 directions, the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha, to whom we bow in gratitude. Teaching and living the way of awareness in the very midst of suffering and confusion. Sakya Muni Buddha, the awakened one, to whom we bow in gratitude. Cutting through ignorance, awakening our and our Manjushri, the Bodhisattva of great understanding. We bow in gratitude. Working mindfully, working joyfully for the sake of all being. Samantrabhadra, the Bodhisattva of great action, to whom we bow in gratitude. Responding to suffering, serving being in countless ways, Avalokitesvara, a Bodhisattva of great compassion, to whom we bow in gratitude. Seed of awakening and loving kindness in children sprouts on being. Maitreya, the Buddha, to be born, to whom we bow in gratitude. Showing the way fearlessly and compassionately, the street of all our ancestors, teachers, to whom we bow in gratitude. The Dharma is deep and lovely. We now have a chance to see it and practice. We want to realize its true meaning. The heart of the Panaparamita, the Bodhisattva Avalokita, while moving in the deep course of Paramita, shall like Skanda and Father equally empty. After this penetration, he overcame ill-being. His samsara puja form is emptiness. Emptiness is form. Form is no other than emptiness. Emptiness is no other than form. The same true feeling, perception, mental formation, and consciousness. The samsara puja Nama Amakrif Antiris. They are neither produce nor destroy, neither divine nor immaculate, neither increasing nor decreasing. Therefore, in emptiness there is neither form nor feeling, nor perception, nor mental formation, nor consciousness. Whereas or ear, or nose, or tongue, or body, or mind, or no sound, no smell, no taste, no touch, object of mind, no realm of element, no interdependent origin, no distinction of ill-being, no cause of ill-being, no end of ill-being, and no path, no understanding, no attainment. Because there is no attainment, the Bodhisattva Panaparamita are no obstacles for their mind. Having no obstacles, they overcome fear, liberating themselves forever from illusion and realizing perfect nirvana. Present and future, Parada, Anuttara, Samyak, Sambhadi. Therefore, should know that perfect understanding is the highest mantra, the unequal mantra, the destroyer of ill-being, the incorruptible truth, a mantra. Paramita should therefore be proclaimed. Rate, paragate, parasamgate, bodhisattva. Rate, paragate, parasamgate, bodhisattva. Rate, paragate, parasamgate, bodhisattva. Invoking the Bodhisattva's name, we invoke your name, Avalokitesvara. We love in order to relieve suffering in the world. You know how to listen in order to understand. We invoke your name in order to practice listening with all our attention and all open heartedness. We will sit and listen without any prejudice. We will sit and listen without judging or reacting. We will sit and listen. We'll sit and listen so actively that we will be able to hear what the other person has said, and also what we left unsaid. We know that just by listening deeply, we already alleviate a great deal of pain and suffering in the other person. We invoke your name, Master. We aspire to love your way, which is to be still, to look deeply into the heart of things and into the heart of people. We will look with all our attention and open ourselves. We will look with unprejudiced and we will look without judging or reacting. We will look deeply so that we will be able to see and understand the root of suffering through the impermanent and selfless nature of all that is. We will practice your way of using the soul understanding to cut through the bond of suffering that's freeing ourselves and other species. We invoke your name, Samantrabhadra. Practice your vow to act with the act and compassion to bring joy to one person in the morning and to eat the bed one person in the afternoon. You know the happiness of others is our own happiness, and we aspire practice joy on the path of service. We know that every word, every look, every action, and every smile penis to others. We know that if we practice on her yourself may become a source of peace and joy for our loved one and for all species. We invoke your name, Kshitigarbha. We aspire to learn your way of being present where there is darkness, suffering.